Hello and welcome sa panibagong episode ng Katarantaduhan Podcast. This is your boy, Erwin.
It's your girl, Isabel.
It's your girl, Pat.
Wow!
Wait, sobrang pa-cute niya nung nag-i-intro ka. Tignan mo pag pinlayback mo. Sobrang nakaganito lang siya.
Ayos ko yung angulo ko.
Nakanguso, no? Parang nga naman pag napanood ni Miss Tony to, malay mo, di ba? Grabe naman. Wala ka bang siya shoutout na mahal? Dati nung last podcast natin a few years ago,
Ano
may mga sinashoutout ka pang dati mong mahal eh.
Uy, gago ka.
Uy, wala.
Gago.
Meron ba?
Hindi ko sina-shoutout, binibring up mo. Sina-shutdown ko.
Sinashutdown. Yeah. Anyway, talo na tayo dito sa medyo earth-shattering nating kumpisal. Ready na ba kayo?
Ready.
Yes.
Okay. Confession. Standards guy. I am Maya, female. My parents divorced when I was 4. My mom remarried when I was 9. And I was officially adopted by my stepdad when I was 12. Sobrang bait ng stepdad ko sa akin. He showed me what true fatherly love is. Wala na akong mahihiling pa. Because of him, gumanda ang buhay namin ng mama ko. Pinag-aral ako sa sikat na prestigious schools sa Manila. And I won't be the person that I am today without his guidance and love. Meron din akong 2 half-siblings from my stepdad. When I was 14, I already knew na ang standard ko when it comes to guys ay ang stepdad ko. Man of his word, provider, responsible, and syempre, guwapo. Strangely, at 14, I found my stepdad attractive. Sobrang weird. I had this sudden weird urge towards him. Hindi ko ma-explain. It was a strange feeling. Knowing na this was during my puberty stage, so my hormones were wild. Fast forward to 18, I finally had the courage. I confronted my stepdad and admitted to him that I was in fact attracted to him. Nagulat ako. He reciprocated and confessed that he had been fantasizing about me since I was 13. Tangina, speechless ako. I was frozen. Then next thing I know, naglalaplapan na kami sa kusina. That day, I lost my virginity to him. Now, I am 27 and married. Unbeknownst to my mom and my husband, I'm still casually fucking my stepdad. And we have been doing this since I was 18. Yun ang kumpisal natin.
I can't. Ba't ba ganyan yung mga kumpisal?
Sabi ni ate mo, gusto niya daw.
Hindi kami pari ha. FYI lang ha.
Baka ako nag-confession. Confession. Wala akong sinasabi ha. Wala akong sinasabi.
Hindi po ako.
O anong masasabi nyo? Reaction nyo? Puta Tangina, ba't ganito yung mga confession na sinesend nyo kasi?
No.
Actually,
Wala pa kayong konsensya?
Hindi pa malalim ang gabi, okay? Bakit ganito na agad?
Ano pa nga lang po dito sa ito habang sinushoot namin to, 9:30 lang ng gabi. Iba
dilim na though.
Grabe, I know.
Oh my God.
Ay, nako. Before anything, what the actual fuck was that?
Yeah. Right? Yep.
Like, actually, nung sinabi ko ito sa TikTok, sabi ng mga tao, wow, ang ganda na, umayos yung buhay nila.
Yeah.
Then what the actual fuck? Biglang, kasal ka na, and you guys are still fucking doing it?
Yeah.
Behind your mom and your fucking
Yeah.
husband.
Oh, that's so scary.
Pero niya yung nanay niya tsaka yung husband niya. Joke lang.
Gumagaling ka na, parang nakukuha mo na yung mindset ng confession.
Actually.
Like, yung mga nagsisend, gano'n na yung nagiging mindset.
Ganito po ginagawa niyo sa akin. Kakapanood ko ng mga confessions niyo.
Yeah, kaya nga eh. Like ito how do you sleep at night knowing you have done such unspeakable things? Anong masabi nyo? Like, kasi sobrang nakaka-speechless eh.
Yeah.
Anong masabi nyo sa confession na to? Like, yung first thoughts nyo.
Go to a therapist. Honestly,
Legitimately.
it's so sick, and I think may mga tao talaga na they think it's hot. Like they think it's like spicy and sexy and alam mo yon, thrilling,
Thrill,
exactly. But at the end of the day, you can do whatever you want, but you're doing it at the expense of your mom
Yeah.
and your husband.
Yeah.
That's
like-
fucking crazy. Like, ito ang hindi ko maisip eh. Yung, how did you even think of marrying someone? Tapos ginagawa niyo pa yun ng stepdad
Exactly.
mo.
Yeah.
Like, paano ka ma-fall in love sa husband mo na ngayon, nung nag-meet kayo? When attached ka sa ginagawa niyo ng stepdad mo, di ba? Like, I don't think mangyayari yun eh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it's all for show?
Ano for show?
No, I mean, it's all for show.
Showbiz.
Hindi yung show, yung yung may husband siya, yung gano'n.
Yeah,
Yung
maybe.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Ako nung una, like, sa mga paunang story, na, yung, parang yung sinasabi mo na it started when she was 18. Ang iniisip ko naman that time, baka, siya masyado siyang vulnerable at that time, na sinakyan nung stepdad niya yung vulnerability niya. And then, I thought kasi i-regret niya.
Oo.
But she didn't. Like, tinuloy nila hanggang
Ngayon.
ngayon.
What the fuck?
Diba? So, yun ang naano ko nung una kasi parang, like, hindi naman siguro. Like, siguro ang may kasalanan dito is yung stepdad. Kasi,
Kasi
pinatulan niya.
Siya yung mas mature.
Yeah.
Diba?
At 13.
At 13?
Yeah.
Pinapantasize niya yung bata at 13.
Yeah.
He's fucking sick, dude.
I know. Why would you even say that?
Standards guy nga daw eh. Tapos, yun yung sinasabi ko kanina doon sa isa nating confession na wolf walking in sheep's clothing.
Yeah.
Like, he's a provider, responsible,
Yeah.
pogi. Tapos putang ina. May ganun. Kaya pala minsan mas okay na rin na medyo pangit ka din eh. Para hindi ka mapaghihinalaan na ganito.
O hindi rin may mga,
Sigbin. Ano ba yung sigbin?
Ano yun?
Alam niyo yung, meron na nagsabi doon na, yung nakikita ko sa mga comments na, yung anlalakas daw ng loob mag-cheat, mukha namang sigbin. Tapos sinerch ko, goblin pala. So yun pala yun. So hindi ko alam kung saan nila napulot yun, pero yun pala. Ito how can you fathom cheating on your mom and husband?
Right, di ko alam.
I think that's it. Galit ba siya sa mommy niya? Ano bang, like, what do you think?
I honestly think she's just selfish. I have just that
Yeah.
feeling. Or would you actually like, pwede mo kaya masabi na meron pa rin siyang daddy issues kasi nga nag-divorce
Probably.
Yeah, for
at the
sure.
age of 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So may impact yun eh.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Yun nga yung naisip ko kanina. Sabi ko, baka nagkaroon siya ng like affection or whatever dun sa stepdad is dahil nabigyan siya ng security,
Yeah.
Lahat.
lang comfortable life. So, isip ko, baka yun yung attachment na nafe-feel, yung attraction na nafe-feel niya sa stepdad. Kaso
Oo.
tinuloy nila hanggang sa forever. So, ngayon, nawala na sa utak ko yung ganun.
Yeah.
Like hindi ko talaga alam.
And for the stepdad to fantasize about the stepdaughter at 13,
13.
man.
Hindi na nga lang at 13, yung sabihin na lang, fantasize about your
Yeah.
stepdaughter. Just stop there.
Yeah.
Yun na yun eh.
Yeah, I know. Like, hindi ko kasi maisip dito is yung how do you show, parang like, let's just say, syempre kasama mo yung asawa mo araw-araw, matutulog
Yeah.
kayo gabi-gabi. And knowing na behind his back, you're actually like doing this.
Yeah.
Like, tong kahayupan na to. Like, what if, like, who do you even think about when you guys make love?
Yeah.
You know what I
Ew.
mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, kasi how do you, like, for 9 years,
Yeah.
behind them, like behind their back, di ba? Like, it's just so hard for me to wrap around my head dun sa idea na, let's just say, may anak na rin sila,
Yeah.
and then, pumunta tayo sa family gathering.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Hi ka kay lolo.
Lolo.
Ko.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
lolo mo yan, baka daddy mo yan.
Di ba?
Chika
Yun
sure.
nga
No,
eh.
it's
Yun nga yung mga, tas dun sa family gathering, mag-ano lang sila, sneak out for a bit.
Yeah. Oh God.
Ew.
Like, yung ano, well,
Yeah.
I'm,
Well, I can see actually.
I'm just parang trying to picture out, okay, how do you guys even sneak
Yeah.
out without
Yeah.
making it obvious?
I know.
Maybe
Diba?
close. Kasi minsan yung mga ganyan din, ang cute-cute naman. Sobrang close sila nung stepdad niya.
Yeah.
Parang
Which is
talagang,
hard to find. yung
Yeah,
ganun.
parang super close sila. Para talagang totoong anak turing niya. Di nila alam.
Inanakan pala.
Kaya alam mo yun.
Yeah. Like, naisip ko nga din yung, parang, alam mo yung nag-asawa ka pa, tapos, ang gagawin mo lang pala is, gagaguhin mo lang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you could have chosen not to.
Yeah.
Di ba?
Like, dinagdagan mo lang yung number of potential victims na masasaktan if they
Yeah.
knew about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pero alam mo, madaming, may mga stories na, kasi kapag meron kang authority over someone, like, di ba, may mga prof nga na nai-in love sa students, like, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And honestly, I kind of get it, but you don't act on it.
Yeah.
Kasi, I don't know, like, mayroon ako dating crush prof ko.
Uy, confession.
Hindi ko sasabihin
Pero
kung...
matanda na siya nun.
Yeah, ay, hindi, 16 lang ako. No, kasi college yun eh.
Okay, kala ko law
Oo.
school.
College yun. Hindi. Gogo. Pero yan, nung 16, meron akong professor na sobrang talino. Just, alam mo yung sobrang good.
Yeah.
And mabait din siya. And magkaka-crush ka talaga. Pero you don't act on it. I didn't act on it.
Akala ko
like,
ikaw yung
it's just-
straightforward type na.
Hindi ko kaya professor yun.
Ibang straightforward.
Actually, there's nothing wrong with, kasi at 16, like, I feel like yung hormones mo nun maaring wild pa din eh. Kasi parang puberty stages.
True.
At that point, ang mali doon is pag nag-reciprocate sa'yo, yung prof mo.
Exactly.
Kasi pwede mo namang i-decline yun eh na,
Yeah.
no, that's
Yeah.
you're just parang na-attract ka lang for, or
Yeah.
infatuation or whatever, pero that's probably not love or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's up to the person who's mature enough para kung iti-take advantage na yun or he's gonna go to yung tamang daan. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But I didn't know that. Na into professors ka pa.
Huy, isa lang, professor. Ay, joke,
okay.
dalawa.
Ito, sa sender, is it possible na na-attract siya sa stepdad niya because he provided for them?
Yeah, that's what I was saying a while
Yeah.
ago. I think yun talaga yung pinaka nag-spark sa kanya. Like, nag-start ng kung anong meron siyang affection na, oh wow, nabibigay niya yung mga hindi nabigay sa amin ng dad ko, nabigyan niya ako ng magandang buhay.
Yeah.
Para kasi inaano niya, oh, I owe my life to him. I
Yeah.
owe this comfortable life. to
Parang
him.
indebted na siya, no?
Yeah, parang ganyan feel niya na, oh, ang pogi-pogi niya. Kasi sa utak mo, nakapag-provide siya sa'yo.
Yeah.
Bigay niya sa'yo to. Nagagawa mo tong mga bagay na to because of him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Nasa maganda kang school because of him. Alam
Yeah.
mo yun, parang sa utak mo, it's all because of him.
That's true. Anong gagawin niyo kung halimbawa kayo yung nanay and you found out about this?
Sampaling ko yan, Char.
Like, would you still even consider her as your daughter or itatakwil niyo?
Uy, ewan ko. I can't say because I'm not a parent. Pero kung, like, speaking now, just yung facts na meron tayo, automatic because it's a form of betrayal. It's betrayal, actually. It's not
For-
a form.
for a
It's
long
just
time, no?
betrayal.
And she's not young anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
At 18, maybe, sure, one time. But for 9 fucking years, man.
Even at 18, like, I mean, even at 4, no, even younger than that, meron ka ng sense ng right and wrong. And for you to still do that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like, it's just, hindi ko maisip, hindi ko ma-imagine what the mom would feel if she found out.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I just have a feeling she would fucking melt down or something.
Yeah.
Ako una ko tatakwil yung lalaki.
Oh, yeah.
Visit ka. Yan ang unang tatakwil. Tapos for me, tatakwil ko na rin yung anak ko kasi she knows it's wrong.
Yeah.
She knows that she's hurting me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
not
she
just
chose
me.
the whole
She's
family.
hurting the whole family.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And she chose to still keep doing it despite
Yeah.
the fact na alam niya na hindi niya na dapat ginagawa
and
yun.
for what? For her own good. Well, hindi good, pero for her own
Satisfaction.
satisfaction.
Yeah.
For his own pleasure, no?
Alam mo, sobrang daddy issues niyan daw talaga. Kasi if you think about it, if it was her real dad, would she feel attracted? Like, would she say na, oh my God, my real dad's providing all these for me,
yeah.
ganan,
Yeah.
ganan. It's just because hindi yun yung dad niya. And hindi
Yeah.
na-provide nung dad niya, yung na-provide nitong guy na to. Which is so weird. Kasi, at the end of the day, parang, you're not gonna be like this kung totoo mong tatayan.
True. Yeah.
Diba? You're not gonna be like
Yeah.
this.
Hindi ka magde-develop
Yeah.
ng ganong klase ng feelings towards your biological dad.
Yeah.
Diba?
Erasure.
Yeah.
Actually.
mga
Confession ng
yung mga
Actually,
incest.
mga tao.
Yeah, yung mga incest. Pero so far wala pa naman akong nakukuhang ganun na yung bata yung sa biological dad niya. Actually, I wanted to know, kung hindi umamin yung sender nung 18 siya sa stepdad niya, do you think this would have happened?
I don't think so.
Kasi I feel like it seemed like yung dad or stepdad, nag-aantay lang eh. For him to say
Yeah.
or mag-reciprocate na, I feel the same way for you and I've been fantasizing about you since you were 13. So he's been holding it back for a long time.
I think kung hindi siya nag-confess, hindi siya mangyayari. Kasi the fact na nag-hold back siya, ilang years na lang hihiwalay na yung bata sa
Exactly.
bahay nila eh. If she waited,
Yeah.
And yung dad, hindi na sila, ewan ko pala, stepdad, magkamag-anak. So, pero feeling ko,
Hindi mangyayari yung
Yeah.
kahayupan kung
yeah, feeling
nagkataon.
ko kung hindi natuloy yung kung ano mang meron sa kanila right now, is mahahanap niya naman yun sa husband niya.
Exactly.
And ma-realize niya, oh,
I didn't
it's,
need,
it's, hindi pala siya talaga yung ano, it's wrong to think about it. Hindi mafi-feed
Yep.
yung kung ano man yung ginagawa nila. And mababaling yung attention niya
sa husband
sa
niya.
husband niya.
Exactly.
Sa tingin niyo, yung husband niya kaya napoprovide yung kailangan niya? Kasi I feel like she looks so, like parang she looked up to her stepdad so much to the point that sinabi niyang standards guy na nagpo-provide and everything. Is it possible kaya na yung naging husband niya is beneath the stepdad? Like, he's not up to that standard.
Could be.
But at the end of the day, why did you marry
Yeah,
him?
pero honestly, pag ganyan kasi, minsan hindi ba talaga niya na ipoprovide? Or hinahanap-hanap mo yung pinoprovide ng isa?
Exactly.
Like,
Fuel yung
yeah.
fantasy.
Fantasy, it's more of
Yeah,
ano na.
nagkaroon ka ng comparison eh.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I don't think hindi na po-provide. It's just that hindi yun ang gusto mong, ano ba ito? Providence? Provision.
Guidance.
Provision.
Provision ba?
I don't
Hindi ko
know.
alam eh.
Maybe.
Hindi
Yeah.
yun ang gusto mong na ipoprovide.
Yeah.
Providon.
Providence.
Grabe. Ito na, pag-usapan natin si ano. Actually, napansin ko sa trend sa TikTok, kapag may nagko-confess ng mga ganitong bagay, laging babae ang nababash. Let's just say, nag-confess lalaki, ang kirida babae. Hindi na blame yung guy. Babae pa din. Ngayon, ang sender babae. Tapos sinabi si stepdad, ang na-blame si sender. Why do you think that is though? Like, why is it like, I'm saying this now as a guy, why does it seem like may gumagawa ng ganitong mga kagaguhan, the fault is always blamed sa babae? When in fact, there are two players in this. And if you ask me, na hindi ko sinasabing walang mali yung babae, but
Yeah.
kung yung dad nga, like I said, nag-no to begin with,
Yeah.
how come it's always the girls who gets the blame?
Yeah.
Why do you guys think ganun yung mundo?
I don't know. I think this is different kasi nag-initiate siya eh. Like, alam mo yung iba na, halimbawang may mistress. Wag na lang yung mistress. Halimbawa yung mga na-rape victims and they
Yep.
say, oh, she's asking for it because she dresses that way. That you shouldn't blame ever. Kasi they didn't. It's just, they didn't do anything. But this one, I think, super equal blame. Kasi nag-initiate din siya eh. If she didn't say that, like what Belle was saying earlier, she would have moved on in her life, found like that provider feel from someone.
Yep.
And baka nagkaroon pa siya ng mas normal na life without hurting anyone. But yeah, don't get me wrong. Like, you're right.
Yeah,
Yung
that's fair.
dad is super to blame then. Because you knew, like, you are expected to have maturity. Kasi
Tama.
kung tutuusin, anak mo na yan eh. You grew up, like, she
Yeah.
grew up with you.
I know.
Diba?
That's true. Ikaw, Bella, why do you think that is?
Ikaw naman, ang sinasabi mo kasi kanina, why do girls get blamed? Diba? Like, most of the time?
Yeah.
I think yun yung binabago ng society ngayon. Pero kasi, I feel like nag-root pa yung ganung pagbe-blame sa patriarchal ba yung tawag
Yeah.
doon? Society.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like noon kasi na instill sa utak ng mga tao na men are always right.
Superior.
So alam mo yun, it's gonna take a lot of years to overcome yung kung ano yung pinapaniwalaan nila before. And I think sa society natin ngayon, we're doing a very good job
Yeah.
sa pag-acknowledge na, oh, it's not always the girls na kailangan mong i-blame or whatever. Pero may mga pagkakataon din talaga na girls
Talaga yung
Yeah.
Girls talaga yung mali. Kasi actually minsan iniisip natin, actually minsan may mga moment na ang mali naman talaga is yung guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pero tinan mo, minsan may mga tao na sinasabi, oh, lagi lalaki manloloko.
Yeah.
But that's not true.
Exactly.
True.
Dami-daming babaeng manloloko.
Yeah. Tama yun. Tama rin yung sinasabi mo na
So
yun.
minsan ang gulo-gulo na minsan hindi ka sure ang nabiblame ba talaga puro babae? Ang nabiblame ba talaga puro lalaki? Kasi I feel like we're in the middle of accepting na pwedeng magkamali
Both sides. Yeah.
both sides. Pwedeng hindi naman sa palahat ng pagkakataon dahil nangyari to, ang blame lang is nandito.
Tama, tama.
And I think we're still in the process. Kaya minsan nabiblame pa yung one side. Pero we're doing a great job in acknowledging.
Honestly, like especially in younger generations. I'm not sure
Yeah.
if you guys noticed, but I don't want to use the word woke
I was
kasi
just gonna
parang may
say, yeah.
negative connotation.
Yeah.
But if you really think about it, mas may awareness sila
Yeah.
about how it should be na dapat na it's not just about, man, woman, this is what it's supposed to be. They just call it what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's actually good na in a way, I'm not saying na yung bagong generation altogether is like they know everything. But yung element ng being woke, kind of, even though may negative connotation na nga kasi it feels like laging alam nila lahat.
Yeah.
But it feels like it's good kasi I feel like they are being more aware with
Yeah.
everything that's been happening. Tapos nababago na nga yung parang old belief na kasi feeling ko kasi minsan problema rin yun as a tradition. Parang culture problem na natin yun
Yeah.
bilang mga Pilipino rin Na alam mo yung mga sinaunang paniniwala na tas na ipapasa.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
ngayon magkakaroon ka ng anak, ipapasa mo ulit yun. So yung ganon. Anyway, medyo na off topic tayo dun but those are really great answers. Kaya maganda talaga na meron tayong co-host na mga babae dito na to balance out everything. Na talaga namang isang lawyer, isang aktivista sa UP. So,
Sobra ka!
kaya magaling.
Kasali.
Kaya talaga namang ang galing ng debate natin dito eh. And tsaka gusto ko rin sabihin dun sa stepdad, akala ko talaga happy ending kasi ang ganda nung una and super green flag niya. And I just really, parang naisip ko, naiwasan sana talaga eh. Kung
Yeah.
kinontrol niya na lang yung sarili niya.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Parang yung mga tao kasi minsan hindi nila nare-realize yung gravity nung gagawin nila tsaka yung ripple effect.
Yep.
Yeah.
After doing that one thing, like, it might be, yung epekto niyan lifetime na, ano na eh. Like,
Yeah.
yung pagsisisi or ano man,
Yeah.
or kung ano man yung masisira, yung mga ganun. So, sa lahat ng mga feeling nyo talagang standards dyan, you gotta ask yourself din na totoo bang green flag? Yung,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to plant doubt sa isip nyo ha. Pero like, I'm just saying, minsan, like, you just have to ask yourself to like, is my green flag really green flag? Diba?
It's true.
Yeah. Anyway, pumunta na tayo sa ating takeaway. Unaan na natin, gamitin nyo ang utak nyo. Yan. Yan ang una kong ilalagay dyan. At ito, meron akong gustong stress dito. Kung lalaki ka, yung ulo mo sa taas ang gamitin mo dahil ang utak mo nandun. Okay? Like, gusto ko sabihin yan. 'Di ba? Kasi, wag kayong maging parang si Senator Robin, puro urge. 'Di ba? Wag ganun. Wag niyong, sabi nga ng isang sikat na nag-quote one time na sumali sa podcast na to si paring Eman. Sabi niya, kung may urge ka, iuwi mo muna. Doon ka maglabas ng urge. 'Di ba? Maganda yung sinabi niya na yun. Tapos, isaalang-alang nyo yung mga bagay na masisira.
Yeah.
'Di ba? Like, wag niyong gawin yung isang bagay na pagsisisihan nyo sa uli.
Yeah.
'Di ba?
Yeah.
Etong sa scenario na to, maaaring hindi pa kayo nahuhuli, but it's only a matter of time.
Yes.
'Di ba? Now that na-bring up na to sa confession na to, so it's only a matter of time. This will be wildfire.
Yeah.
'Di ba? So, yun lang. And, ito, isipin nyo yung masisirang pamilya.
Yes.
'Di ba? Imagine niyo na lang yung anak nung stepdaughter and everything, 'di ba? Paano sila lalaki, 'di ba? Yung mga ganong
Yeah.
bagay. Kayo, anong maidadagdag nyo?
Muna.
Hindi lahat ng urge kailangan mong i-act on. That's what separates humans from animals, di ba?
Yeah.
Hindi porket gramdam mo katik-katik. Be, manood ka na lang ng video. Hindi, like tulad din sinasabi mo, Bestie,
Yeah,
kapag
yeah.
nafe-feel mo siya, umuwi ka muna, maghilamos ka.
Oo.
And yeah, because when does it stop? And I think another thing for whoever sent that,
Yeah.
when does it stop? Diba?
That's true. It will never stop kung hindi nyo like tatapusin doon.
Yeah.
So, sa ganun. So, ikaw, Bella, anong masasabi mo sa ating mga...
Sa akin, think. Don't think twice. Think 100 times. Kasi isipin mo, like, ilatag mo lahat, worth it ba ang magiging consequences? Like, tingin mo ba, after mo mag-confess, let's say yung ginawa niya, after mo mag-confess, magiging masaya ka ba? So, long run, magiging happy ba yung life mo? Nag-confess ka,
Yeah.
ginawa niyo tong lahat ng to. Alam mo yung, isipin mo, mag-isip ka ng super, super isip.
Yeah.
Kung worth it ba na itatapon mo na yung buong buhay mo. Kasi that's what she did. Tinapon niya na yung buhay niya dun eh.
Yeah. At that point, that's
Yeah.
it. That's it.
So like that's it. Yung asawa mo, niloloko mo. Just think a million times if it's worth it. If it's gonna take you to your it's gonna take you to your happiness in the long run.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
if kung sa tingin mo ito talaga masaya talaga ako dito, fine. Kaya
Yeah.
gawin mo yan pero I don't think maiisip mo yan. I don't
Yeah.
think magiging happy ka sa magiging consequences ng lahat ng yan.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. That's exactly it. Yeah, yun lang. Gamitin nyo guys yung utak nyo. Tulad na sinabi ng dalawang co-host, napakaganda on how they actually said everything. May maidadagdag pa ba kayo?
Mali ako nung kala ko sa napakagandang co-host.
I know. Ay, last na.
Go.
Walk a mile in their shoes. Diba? Yung mami mo, like, isipin mo, what would she feel? Yung husband mo, what would she feel? If your kids find out, what would they feel?
Yeah.
Diba?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's actually true. Yeah. Anything else, Bella?
I'm good.
Yon,
All
thank you
good.
po sa pag-tune in dito sa napaka walang hiyang confession. And until next time, this is your boy, Erwin.
It's your girl, Isabel.
It's your girl, Pat.
Peace!
Peace.